How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Fall from Heaven 2, the high fantasy mod for Civilization 4. Today we're going to be continuing the playthrough of the Dark Tower. Is it the Dark Tower? I always forget this one. If we look this up every time and yet I still forget, what does that say about me? Nothing good, I suspect. The Black Tower. We're going to be continuing the Black Tower scenario. I always get the name of this one wrong. I always call it the Dark Tower, but it's the Black Tower. And hopefully we're going to be focusing on removing this Shiam dude over here. He's the one we've been focusing on before. Gosia? I think it's Gosia. Yeah, we've, I think we've done pretty good so far. Let's see if we can get Razir out of here. Now, apparently he raised the city. All right. I forgot that I had done that. So let's get the adept over there. If I can just cast haste on them, be able to move both of these guys back onto the ships. And then we can sail right out of here. I'm going to try to start using the keyboard here, honestly. So I can do stuff like press F to fortify. I don't even have to bother clicking on buttons when I do this. Should have done it a long time ago, but you know how things go. And press G to go to. Like, there are a lot of options here, and I just don't end up using them. Oh yeah, that's right. So we got this Donald Lu guy. I thought he was the werewolf, but he's not the werewolf. So what this guy kind of does, if he wins, he can use his ability again to cast, no, it's not hope. Cast recruit, here we go. You get units from the cities that you cast this in, and I don't need living units or something I can't use in my army. So yeah, let's recon here instead with the hawk, yeah. So I really don't think I'm going to be using Donald Lu much at all. But, you know, he is another hero. So if we accidentally lose Valen, you know, we can use Donald Lu instead. That's my plan at the moment, anyway. So one of the problems here, as you might be able to see, is there's a huge stack of units waiting to fight me. And then there was this Maduro guy. So I'm tempted, if we can take this guy out right here, right now, that will make things a lot easier, but I'm not sure I can get the rest of my ships over there in time. Yeah, as you can see, we can't really get there in time with anything strong. But that does remind me, I need to heal Valen here. He took a bit of damage. Yeah, so we might not be able to actively, let me see here, go to, wait, I thought I said fortify. Okay. Or a lot of these units want to be fortified. Unless we can defeat this guy with mages, which I don't think we can. Like, these mages, I think we're just gonna have to skip a turn for this one. I'm just gonna move away from the shore, though. And I think I accidentally sent a worker down here to sleep. Yeah, I set all of them to sleep. And instead I want them to build lumber mills, I think, for me. So set them to do that instead. So the first order of business is to try to remove that first. Maduro. Is his name Maduro? Gosia. I don't know. Maduro is the enemy hero, isn't it? So, Temple of the Order. One of the things I'm thinking about now is just setting these cities up to automatically produce whatever. Because I think I'm kind of at that point where it doesn't matter as much anymore. But we'll see. Copper. Something I never got. But there was a huge stack of units there, so I might just be sailing onwards. To his capital, because I suspect there are not going to be many units over there. So let's do something like this. I'm not sure I need to use the hawk much anymore. It just seems to me that the hawk can scout for units, but there probably won't be any, and I'm just wasting my time doing that. They don't recommend the lumber mill there for some strange reason. Just going to take suggestions here, because I think we have the army built out. It's time for some action, right? Nobody wants to sit here waiting forever and watch as I slowly decide which buildings I should build in my cities. So it's a bit odd. It's been a bit of a weird day all around, I guess you could say, and it's only just started. So I guess that's never a good sign. It depends, you know, if you're into weird days, then maybe it's legit. Okay, I'm gonna stack these units here. And fortify. It's funny, the minute I need to consciously think where a key is on the keyboard, I can't get it anymore. Okay, since they're so hard up for Temples of the Veil, we're building Temples of the Veil. So this city doesn't have much in it, capital, as you can see there, so let's get out. Let's get it out of the way as quickly as possible. I think that's what's most important around here. Now, it's been a while since I've done any attacking with this stack. I kind of forget exactly how I was using it. But I think it went something like we cast Maelstrom. Yeah, okay, that's done. Some good damage there. I think after 3 Maelstroms, then we want to unload all of the units. Right? No. First we use fireballs. Okay. So all arcane barges should summon fireballs, and then we're just gonna... Oh, we're actually going to use these to bombard city defenses first. Okay. Now all city defenses are gone. We're going to attack. Now we deposit all units. I think there's still some more units here, yeah. And let's give them all an extra action like that. All of them. Gotta be careful when doing that. Sometimes you accidentally click and tell them to go somewhere. We hear the call. So they've heard the call. There's a pyro zombie there, which means that if I don't get my other units out of the way here, they'll take damage. And let's just grab this entire group. And I should not have done that. Cancel this. Cancel. Okay, most of these have 2 movement, so it's not a huge deal. Which was good, but here we go. And that was a lot of winning. It doesn't matter what we choose. We're just going to raise it anyway. Okay, so I've got most of everything attacked and destroyed here, which is good enough, I guess. So let's just... I think we're going to go ahead and approach the other city. I know there are a lot of units stationed in it, but we're going to see what we can do because there's really no other way around it at this point. I don't think he's going to be moving his units out of that one last city anytime soon, so we're going to have to figure out a way to deal with that massive stack of units there. My host was damaged by fire damage. Huh. Let's just grab all these guys. And see if we can find the ritualist. I'm not seeing the ritualist anywhere. How far could it actually go? Still no golden age. We can cast recruit mercenary with anything now. Which isn't that useful to me. Oh, this city is not even defended. The fool. He does not know what he's in for at all. Like there was a stack, right? But if the stack ain't in the city, it's not going to do you a lot of good, is it? I should also heal Valen again. I think I forgot last time. So I like to hit him 3 or so times with the Maelstroms. My mouse is acting up again. This has been an ongoing struggle I've had with the mouse. Do we actually pay an amphibious attack cost here? I don't think so. No. Oh, wow. 1 fireball actually... 1 lived. To tell the tale. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be easy. Let's unload everything here. And the formula is quite familiar, I think, at this point. Are there any pyro zombies in here? No. And there's no reason we can't just keep all of our units on this tile. I think. Or maybe not. I think we're just gonna leave Valen there, and we're gonna see what the host can do. And see, that's why we left it there. Oh, Maduro is here. Okay. Well, see, it's a good thing we can retreat. Heh. I did not take into account that Maduro was defending the city. I should not have attacked that in force. Can these guys attack again? No, they can only attack once per turn. Okay. Yeah, kind of forgot about that one, actually, and that was pretty important. Oh, and I've got a whole bunch of workers here. Can you press delete? Oh yeah, you can press delete to delete stuff, but it still asks you if you want to delete it. Here we go. And it keeps going back to that guy. I should just delete him as well. Here we go. Yeah, you're done for putty. You're out of here. You're out of here. Okay. We'll see how long this takes, because Maduro... Is it? It's Maduro. Maduro? He's a guy who is very powerful. +2 in the plot for hammers. That's great. Did he... Oh, the guy... Yeah, Maduro's still in the city. Just two units in there, though, interestingly enough. Huh. Okay, then. He has an entire stack, but he thinks that Maduro is powerful enough to withstand it all. We'll see. I mean, this is the reason why we have a hero. Is because when we run up against very strong units like that, we might have to throw our hero against it. Okay, it's just Maduro in there now. We have a lot we can try throwing against him here. So let's just grab all the ships, deposit the units, and we'll see what's what. There we go. I'm not sure how that ship got broken off, but it did. Okay, and I also think... Okay, Valen does not need healing at the moment. There's just this one unit left in here. So there's... I'm going to throw as much of the host against them as possible. We're going to see if they can win. And they did win, okay. So that's one civilization down. But we still can't get inside his borders. So the next target is going to be this city up, this civ up here. The blue one, what is this? I'm not even sure what this is called. I can't see his units. What is his name? Malkovic? Nope, wrong button. Yeah, Malchevic. So Malchevic is our next target. And yeah, let's see. I don't think he has many cities. So this one, the second one here might be faster. In terms of power rating, now who is the king? Malkovic is pretty low. I think I'm up here. And Gosia is... Okay, yeah, Gosia got killed. So was Gosia there. That means that this one's me. And then Tiberan is actually more powerful than me at the moment. But it's pretty close. So I think we're doing a pretty good job at this point, considering how much time I ended up wasting at the beginning. So I'm just going to have these ships go over here. 7 turns. You know how it is. I don't think there's any point in keeping all these units around. I mean, they will disappear after a couple of turns, but why bother with it at all? So the stack seems to be pretty effective, which I'm happy with. It took me a while to come up with a decent composition, but I think now that we've got it, it's something that's really solid and can only get stronger. One of the things that we could do now, I think, though, is turn them into archmages, which I haven't tried doing yet. I'm pretty sure I can get 4 archmages at the very least, but I haven't actually done it yet. I haven't, you know, sailed my ships back into one of my cities. Maybe I will do that when I capture his capital over here. I'll just convert it into one of my cities so I can upgrade to some mages. Some archmages, I should say. Oh, we have a big attack here. A lot of assassins, a lot of ritualists. That is a lot of ritualists. I wonder if we're going to lose a city. Because I don't have much that can really defend against it. The question is, how fast can I get back? Let's see here. 3 turns I can get there. That's fast enough, isn't it? Let's see if I can get the other ship or if it moved already. That one moved. And that one moved. Gosh darn it. Oh well, one ship will be better than none. Yeah, I think we're going to be sailing back there to defend. Oh, maybe one ship will be all we need to defend. I'm not sure. We'll see. So what could we promote for here that would actually benefit us? Probably something like Combat 1. Oh, and this unit can now be upgraded to an Archmage. Let's do that. I haven't had any Archmages before. So this means that we can get things like Death 3. You could also get an Air Elemental for Air 3 or Valor with Law 3. I'm not sure what Valor does. It never struck me as being that useful before. Take a look here. I think it was for law. Just gotta look at law 3. Oop, I was really close. Yeah, so here we go, Valor. It says adds the Valor promotion to all units in the caster's stack, but it only affects living units, which could be a significant problem for us. It gives 1 additional XP per combat and 10% ability to resist spells. And I mean, this is the problem with law. That's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad one. Okay, we're not going to do that. So law is definitely out. We're either going to go with the Death 3 or the Air 3. I'm thinking probably Air 3 as a promotion because Death 3 runs into the same problem that we had with the Spectres. So with Air 3, we'll get to be able to summon an Air Elemental, which is Strength 5 with 2 Lightning Combat, so it makes it Strength 7, and plus 1 affinity for Air Mana. Now, I'm not sure we have any Air Mana, but that would make it Strength 8, if it was true. I mean, it's not the best, Strength 8, it's good-ish, but the other option... Oh, but the thing is, if we promote for Death 3, we can actually upgrade to a living werewolf, can't we? Or not a werewolf, but... Where's Death? So Death... Yeah, if we promote to Death 3, we can promote this Archmage to a Lich. Or a Leech. A Lich? I don't know. I've looked this word up and I still couldn't figure out how to pronounce it, unfortunately. Is it a Lich or a Lich? I like, but it also sounds too like-ish. Yeah. We're going to do the Death 3. Even though Wraiths are not that great, this one allows you to summon a Wraith. It's Strength 6 by default, which is almost as good. Oh no, it starts with 3 Death combat? Oh yeah, okay, this makes sense. It starts with 6 Strength, which is almost where our Elemental would be. So we don't have a lot of pros for going the way of the Elemental. Let's do Death 3. And as you can see, now we can also upgrade to the Lich, I guess. I want to say like. I want to say like. But instead of doing that this turn, let's summon a Wraith. I want to see what strength it is. It's Strength 6 with 4 Death. Yeah. So it's not going to be very good. Like, if you look at the odds here, it's only 56%, because once again, you ignore that additional 4 Death mana damage, right? So it's only the 6 Strength when attacking other units. But that's our first Wraith right there. And then... I think it only sticks around 1 turn? Yeah, it only sticks around 1 turn, so you have to summon them in every turn if you want to keep using them. But I don't think ever in my time playing this mod before have I ever succeeded in getting a Wraith. Yep, they inch closer. Ever closer. I'm surprised this turn is taking so long. This is like the longest I've seen a turn take. I wonder what's going on in the background. I hope it hasn't crashed. Whew. Apparently it hasn't crashed. Oh my god, that was tense. I've had it happen before where the game can hang while processing a turn. And it's a bit disconcerting to say the least. Oh, I can also hire mercenaries in my city, but they cost a lot of gold. What am I saying? I have a lot of gold. Yeah, we're going to upgrade him to a like then. And I'm going to invoke the is it the Raggedy Clause? Where if it's a mythological creature, I can call it what I want. This is in reference to Pirates of the Caribbean. Constructed a temple of the something or other. Why is this city starving? Guess it just grew too fast. Because I'm pretty sure nothing else changed about it. Just one of those unfortunate cities. So our ship is on the way. 2 turns or so. Should be good. What else do we have here? Okay, this one can also get the Archmage promotion. Well, actually, all 3 of these can get Archmage promotions. Huh. I mean, we might as well then. Because we can upgrade all of these into likes afterwards. And then that way we can make even more Archmages. You know what they say, never look a gift Archmage in the mouth, right? Well, I'm the only one who says that, but you get the point. Yeah, so we're going to go Death 3 again. Death 3. So, this is what he upgrades to now. That's an Archmage, that's a Lich, a Like, or whatever you want to call it. I'm really making a buffoon of myself, not knowing how to pronounce this word. It's a shame, actually. It's not something I'm proud of. So I should probably try to avoid it as much as possible. So, I have an unbelievable number of units here. I'm pretty sure I can only get 4 archmages, right? Units, where's archmage? Here we go. Yeah, you're only allowed 4 of them, which means I can have 4 of the likes and then 4 of the archmages. I think. Let's go ahead and promote him right away. Okay, he's an archmage now. Death 3. And then cast a spell. Okay, he can't because he's already moved this turn. Okay, doke. So it seems like they're pushing that city pretty hard. So I think it'd probably be in my interest to move at least one of these over to that city to help defend it. When did I summon a Wraith? I don't remember summoning a Wraith. Did I really? 36.4% odds. You could say that's not the best. I'm just going to have them... Wow, these things have a lot of movement. No kidding. Yeah, this is just going to get stationed here, I think. I mean, the thing about bringing these ships home is I don't think I have enough units there to attack cities without the rest of the ships that are supposed to be in the stack. So that's why I've kind of opted to do that instead. Just get everything to come home at this point. So there's our stack. Let's do a bit of scouting. Yeah, it's mostly ritualists, I've realized here. Which is kind of interesting. But we don't want them to get any closer because then they can start attacking me with the ritualist fire. So you know what I'm going to do? Just offload all of those units, sail out of the city, and sail out a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, this one can be upgraded to an archmage as well. Wow. You'll breathe your last. So I might save those for summoning of wraiths. I'm not sure. Like this unit here can't summon the host. Okay, this ship is still too close. I can't do anything about it though. They were all out of movement. So I'm just going to do a little bit of damage here. Bit of maelstrom damage, I guess you could say. Okay, I think we've damaged it for all it's worth at this point. We don't have a host available with this one. So you've got 4 units here that we can bring in. And then also this wraith as well. 88% with the wraith. And 82% with the host. It was actually worse, I should say, not the worst, but... Let's bring these guys in. Why do you address me? 91% and I die. That's the way it goes, you know. One of the other things I could have done with the arcane barges was bring in fireballs, but I didn't. So yeah, I don't know. This could be interesting. Because I really haven't killed that many of his units. He has a lot more units. Huh. I guess I can heal. I'm pretty sure I can't, or maybe I can upgrade these. If we do upgrade, like what would be the other useful thing to go for besides death? I think death is like the only thing that we're really going for here. So, oh, we should definitely get some combat strength for this stuff. So there was an archmage. Another archmage. Once again, I think we're going combat for the most part. We have so many archmages available here, it's ridiculous. But none of these guys really have good promotions. They don't have strength promotions. So in a way, it's like I'm wasting my archmages upgrading these regular mages. Okay, this one definitely should be an archmage. But the rest of them, nah, they don't have any of those combat promotions on them. Which kind of sucks. Let's bring... Oh, we can summon another wraith here. I just realized. Let's bring it in. And that one won. Okay. So I'm thinking one of the things I could do here is just sort of split these up, because both of these units are really damaged. And have like a wraith there and a wraith here. And then the idea here is kind of that he won't attack my city because you have to stop and attack this unit. And I think the way the AI pathfinding works, it'll make it difficult. Whoa, there's Razir. It'll make it difficult for him to actually attack, though. So I didn't know this city up here had, or that civilization was the one who built Razir. But apparently they did. Razir is an old favorite of mine, as you might recall if you've seen any past episodes. So that was a bit of a long turn. Let's see what the next turn holds. Actually, there was a lot of cowardice in the following turn. Look at that. He just completely bailed. I sent all of my units over here and everything. And they bail on me. There's no point in promoting against undead if all he has are disciples. So, a bunch of ritualists are like so-so, yeah. I don't think he... How did he heal? I'm not sure how he healed. But here we go. Death 3. Gonna at least promote one more up. And then we could choose something like Air 3 maybe. I don't know. I think we're going to go Death 3. It's on... Oh wait, we could also do Strength Promotion, I guess, instead. Even though it's just going to give us a mediocre host at this point. I have better hosts out there for sure. Let's get a couple more hosts here. You'll breathe your last. It's marvelous. Just kind of stacking all the units up here to see what I have. I think that's it. Yeah, so that's my stack at the moment. So as you can see, we have a nice little stack here. And we did a lot of winning. So at this point, I think we can pretty safely pull out of this area. Because he doesn't have much left to give. Our units are just too overpowered at this point, I guess. So I'm sending the rest of these archmages back. Just gonna have Razir sit there for a bit. And next turn, I'm gonna load up the mages. Oh wait, I can actually load up the mages onto the arcane barges this turn, I think. Let's see here. All of these archmages, I'm pretty sure, go. Come on. The problem is my arcane barges only have 1 unit space, so I have to do this the very tedious way. Also, these mages here belong on the arcane barges. So there you go. I think the arcane barges are filled. We might heal another turn. They took damage that time when I used the maelstrom. I guess this is a good place to build a farm. And see what the next turn holds. Oh, that's another stack, as a matter of fact. Ruins of Kilmorph have been founded in a distant land. I'm surprised it took that long, honestly. See if we can get some more of these skeletons out of here. The skeletons that they keep summoning in. So there you have it. We have more ritualists and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff still hanging around here, but I think with what we are able to summon in at this point, and if these hosts can keep scoring wins, I don't think we have much to worry about. But we'll see. Like I said before, I was going to keep the stack of ships, the arcane barges around here for at least one more turn to heal. So we'll see how it all plays out. If we need the support, we can always bring the mages back in and whatnot. But like, we dealt a pretty devastating blow against him. I think if we take a look at power here. No, as a matter of fact, his power really didn't drop at all. If anything, it went up. Oh no, it did drop. It went way up and then it dropped. You can sort of see it drop there. It's just because it's not been very long. Oh, we could summon wraiths, but what are the odds against these skeletons in a forest? Pretty bad. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. We're not going to bother with that this turn. I want to get them out in the open a little bit more before I actually attack them. This music soundtrack, like I talk about audio normalization. The soundtrack for this mod is a great example of audio that's never been normalized because some of the tracks in it are just unbearably loud. Like we're talking, I cannot hear myself think, it's so loud. Oh, now he's bringing inspectors. He's just going to be a little coward there in camp at the side of my borders, isn't he? Well, I mean, 2 can play at that game. What are the odds here? 0.3. Okay, maybe 2 can't play at that game. I was hoping 2 could play at the game. It would appear it's not in the cards. If I don't attack with these units this turn, though, they die, so I should attack. And 43%. And that one as well. And we actually have good odds here now. Oh, more units coming in? I had hardly realized. He's just going to send over a perpetual stream of units to prevent me from ever doing anything in this city. Or with the rest of my army. We'll have to put an end to that really quickly. So, one of the things we could do, I think we should go for strength though. I was going to say we could get our first air elemental, but air elementals are not that great. I don't think. Maybe they are. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Now we can summon an air elemental. Just for the fun of it. It is strength 8. It's much better odds than I have with a lot of these other units, that's for sure. And it destroyed a Spectre. Let's not be greedy. There we go, farm. Forest. And I'm planning on... let's just sit here one more turn. Just for that extra healing. It will take 2 turns to heal fully, so this is not wasted. Okay, it looks like we actually have him on the run here a little bit. If you take a look, a lot of his units are moving away. He's definitely not moving towards me anymore. But I'm not sure our host here can actually deal any damage. Oh, 81%. I guess I was wrong. I'll take 2 turns. Ooh, what do we have here? Skeletons. Give me life. Yeah, so as long as the host attacks every turn, it will not be removed from the map. Which is pretty neat. I can't attack anything, though, with this Wraith. So we're not going to do anything else with those Archmages this turn. But this Archmage does have another promotion coming. Oh, and it also has like them. So I thought Air Elemental was pretty good. The problem is like none of these units have the combat promotions, which means any units I summon with them are really basic, really basic. It is what it is though, I suppose. Okay, one thing I'd like to do here. Try to find a mage that has a decent amount of strength. Right? It's like this one. This is a really good mage. What I should do is I should sail this ship into the city, get the mage that has a lot of strength, combat 5. Oh, but we can't promote that one to an archmage yet. Can any of these be promoted to archmages yet? I think that's the problem, is all the good mages that I have now don't have enough experience to ever be promoted that high. Yeah. Oh well. We'll save that for another time, I guess. So that was another lost turn, a little bit. But let's see what the future holds here. Seems he's still on the run, which is good. Summoning in more skeletons mostly. Which is good news for us because I can get easy kills on skeletons. This unit unfortunately is going to die. I can't get him anywhere to kill anything this turn. But they've done a pretty good job. Yeah, the only other thing I could do is summon in wraiths here. They might have the range. I don't think they do, though. No, not quite. Yeah. So I'm just going to fortify those 2 there. Looks like we finally have everything gathered here. Let's just send them all the way back up there. Hopefully before this mission ends, we can actually get at least the other civilization destroyed if I focus here. Just stop wasting time. Actually, he was the one who started wasting my time. Like, I wish he'd leave. It's clear he can't kill me, so why not just leave? 2 more skeletons? Well, we happen to have 2 more hosts here. 97 and 99%. Respectively. Thankfully, those inns take forever to build. And now we have Righteousness, which will allow us to build Sefner, which I don't think I've ever built before. So that could be an interesting hero. Don't think I'll be using him for anything significant, though. There's one skeleton. I need something that gives me mobility here, but I don't think any such promotion exists. I won't be able to reach it otherwise. Because he's most definitely retreating at this point, yeah. We can't catch him. Well, that was a great ending, I suppose. I think next time I'll actually be able to hold out against him with my units that are stationed in these cities over here. I won't have to send my main force back for the next time. Gonna research ironworking there for Guybrush and also to take advantage of our iron resources. I think that's a good idea. Oh, can we build Sefner already, or does he require something else? I think he requires some... Oh no, so there's Sefner. Okay, we're actually going to build Sefner in here instead of the Celestial Compass. Where are you? There we go. 6 turns. Not too shabby. There's a lot of summoning happening. Astrologers reported that the open tome has moved into prominence. This constellation is sacred to somebody, and your researchers make additional progress during this period. Nice. It just doubled our times. Or just cut our times in half, I should say. Yeah. 40% versus undead. That sounds like a good thing to me. I'm just gonna automate these workers. Do whatever you want, dudes. Okay. How much further? Just a 5 more turns. Are you kidding me? 5 more turns. It's ridiculous how long it's taking me to move around here. Well, as long as you're gonna continue summoning in these skeletons, I will continue killing them. That's a bit of a stack there. Hyborum's golden age has also begun. Somehow. He probably got great people units to expend for that. I think that's the longest I've had a host stick around. Like, this one has been really amazing in terms of its staying power. How many turns has this host, the single host that I summoned, helped me? How close are we? We're getting closer. Let's hope we can take care of this in a couple turns here. I think this might be the end of the host. Nope. Host is still around. How many turns has it been? 10? 15? It's been a lot of turns. Okay, so the ships are in sight. We have a lot of pyre zombies here. A lot of pyre zombies. Well, as long as they're not in a city, they're of no concern to me. Oh, a hero has joined your army. A lot of units have been upgraded to iron weapons. Oh yeah, Guybrush. He can just stay in the city for now. We'll probably ship him over here to this side once. So that way I can use him in case somebody attacks me, because nobody's attacking the main island at the rate I'm going. Ooh, let's do heal while moving and see what happens then. Oh, sad. We're gonna lose him this turn. Didn't have quite enough. Unfortunately, whatever city is here is not an ocean city. So we'll have to go inland. There should be a mage that I can use. I should actually have been healing my mages and whatnot. There is a mage that can, here we go, summon the floating eyeball. We can use this for scouting. So it gives you a better idea of what's going on here. Ah, so we can most certainly do this. Like, we can land on this tile right here and then attack the city. Brilliant. Brilliant. One difficulty might be actually hitting it. No, hitting it with lightning is not going to be a problem. Because we're going to do something like this. Yeah, see, that hits the city. This could summon a host, but we're going to have it summon lightning instead. And lightning once again. Let's get the arcane barges here. Bring in the fireballs. Now the main objective of these is to bombard the defenses. And then we're just going to throw the rest of them at it. Okay, and here come the rest of the units. Get haste. grab all the mages. Let's get all the mages back out. All the archmages. And this adept. Forgot Razier's over, not Razier. Valen's over here. And another mage, never mind. Should be able to take out the city with this. And that's how we roll. Okay, I think, yeah, everything is safe for next turn. I'm just building whatever in these cities. So I wonder if that's his only other city. I don't see any of his other cities around here, but we'll do some scouting next turn. All that progress that he made, he spent so long. He tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, he didn't even last a turn once my ships sailed up. Yeah. Using my healing ability here for some of these units when I have the opportunity to. So I think next turn we'll be able to take his capital. We have to see. Oh yeah, we actually have units here that aren't dead. Does this one get promotions? Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a ranger there. One of them won. And here's Sefner. First time I've ever had him. I think we'll save him for next turn. Caster must have the order religion, creates an unyielding order in this city, ends city anger, and removes unhappiness from the city as long as the caster remains in it. Well, that's something useful to use him for. Yeah, we have 2 unhappiness in there, so let's do unyielding order. And now you can see we'll never have a problem with happiness in this city again. Wow. So even if we don't do any fighting with Sefner, he most certainly has his place. He's like building one of those, is it the Globe Theater? There is a building you can build that eliminates unhappiness in your cities. It's a wonder in the normal game of Civilization 4. And he's like that building. My host was destroyed by a Shiam. Oh, by a Razier the Fallen. Apparently, I am not the glorious. Tiberian is still the glorious. We'll have to do something about that pretty soon. Ha ha ha, you think you call that a city defense? Come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. You can't hold a city with that. I didn't mean to summon that, though. It honestly doesn't matter because what he has in the city is so weak. I'm not even sure it's worth attacking. Okay, there go the fireballs. Time to unload everything. I think we're pretty familiar with the pattern at this point. Are there any pyro zombies in here? No. Okay, we shouldn't have a problem attacking. With my other units on the same space. Grab all these units. Hosts. Attack. I think that's the end of his civilization. Yeah, it is. It really is that simple. The question is, can we enter Tiberian's land now, though? Let me see here. I'm also... No, we still can't. Wait, can we? No, we can't. So this means there are other civilizations out there yet. And we know they're not anywhere around in this landmass, and we know we don't have to kill Hyborum, because they're not any of Tiberian's generals. So we need to start exploring. Do we have any ships over here? Do we have any ships anywhere else? We have a galley and a galleon. Yeah, okay, just the galley. The galley is all we have. We should be able to upgrade it, though. Where's the galley? Right here. We can upgrade it to a pirate. We can upgrade it to a frigate. Which one has more movement? It looks like the pirate. Oh, wait. Galleon has the most movement. I'm going to upgrade it to a galleon. I wanted to delete that unit. Come on. Let's get the rest of these units back in the ships. We're going to start exploring. First, I'm going to pick up this treasure here, though, next turn. And we probably should still recon here, because Tiberian can still attack me. It's not like all the threats on this island are over. Tiberian and Hyborum are both still here. And at war with me. So that's 2 civilizations gone in 1 episode. So we're definitely making better time now. Better time than we have in a long time. Can build a Radiant Guard with this. I don't think we need any of that stuff at this point anymore, though. Oh, and I founded an Empyrean, sorry. That's... Oh, we have to open the chest. We should probably waste something useless on this. Can we, like, bring in a summon? Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna heal that guy. He's gonna bring in a host. Can the host open it? Yes, the host can open it. Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna get the rest of these units back off into the ships. So that way, whatever is in the chests will only affect the host. Here we go. The chest is empty. How very anticlimactic. The chest is empty. Get out of here. Increases movement by 1. You know what I really need is a mage that can summon a floating eyeball. That would really help me. Wait, I have a hunter here. I can just station the hunter in it. Oh, but I can't station a hawk in the hunter. Never mind, I would just use the hunter. And then I can rebase to that. Okay, so which direction is fastest here? This is ice, there's not going to be anything up there. It probably would be somewhere down here in the bottom part of the map. If there are more civilizations that are not on the mainland. These hosts can just delete, honestly. There. Oh, and I got the Empyrean guy. Can upgrade it to a paladin for 365 gold. No thanks. So yeah, I guess the rest of this, I'm going to send these ships here to go exploring. Just explore a little bit of the black. Ooh, I just remembered. We can do something interesting. No, we're not going to start any revolutions. So, I just realized we have the ability to summon floating eyeballs here. Which we should totally do. If we have the opportunity. Because we can do scouting with them. So here we go. Let's see what's actually up there. Nothing! What a surprise. Let's get another floating eyeball here. What's down here? More nothing, okay. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that the civilization is not on this landmass. Well, I mean, there is this area here. That's mostly... Oh, yeah, maybe. There's a possibility, I suppose. That's enough land to hide it. If it was founded, like, directly in the center. Or if that civ began directly in the center. So there's a ship. Is that really the end of the turn? I need to prioritize those 2 units that can summon in eyeballs. We need to wake them up, so that way every turn we don't have a problem remembering to use them. And that way we scout to the best of our ability. There's always that problem, isn't there? Where is it? Like, this is one thing I hate about the way the mages work in this game. It's very hard to filter them. Okay, I found it. Oh, floating eyeball. There we go. And second floating eyeball. There we go. Okay. Shouldn't take so much time next turn to get them. Because they're all awake now. But unfortunately, they want me to use those first, and I don't. I want to sail first. Oh, and I summoned the eyeball there. Not good. What a waste. Too much reconning here. Oh. There's something down there. And we're at war with it. So I guess now we know which direction to head in. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything on this side of the island. And it is a flat map. I'm pretty sure you can't sail to the end of it, yeah. So there's no way to like sail off the edge of the map and come back around, which would actually be nice because it would mean we were very close to attacking that second one. That second civilization we just found, but instead we have to sail all the way back. Which, you know, it is what it is, but I'm not a fan. It makes things take longer than they should. Might as well scout while I'm over here, just to make sure. Yeah, I think that's the edge of the map right there. Maybe not. It's getting close to being the edge of the map, though. More of these units are earning promotions. Huh. He does have a lot of shaman. I imagine those are like mages or something. And a chariot. But I think we can land here and then station the scout there and then have the hawk rebase to the scout without the scout getting killed. Interestingly enough, none of these civilizations ever seem to make any ships. It's like, why? I don't understand why they're not making use of ships. It's really weird. Weird or not, we're going to continue. Okay, yeah, now we can actually see this is the edge of the map. So we know there's nothing there. Let's scout down here. Yeah, nothing again. So it's looking like maybe that is the only other civilization. I mentioned rebasing the hawk, but we can't this turn because the scout is still in the ship, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to have to do that another turn. Let's not do the hawk just yet. It appears there's another civilization or another city over here somewhere. Oh, here's the capital. I have an idea. I'm going to park the scout. No, stop it. Park the hunter there. And then rebase the hawk to it. And fortify this dude. I really want to do the hawk. I want to move the hawk. Okay. Ships. Eyeballs. As they do. Nope, no. Want to use that eyeball. Yeah, there really doesn't seem to be anything over there. So the idea was that we could use the hunter this turn. Oh no, we can't. The hawk cannot rebase to a unit and then scout. So that's not happening this turn. Hopefully it doesn't get killed. Like, it is kind of close to the city. I don't know. It could be killed. It's not in his terrain, his land, so like, there's no imperative that he needs to remove it. Which is what I was hoping would help keep me safe there. Okay, I think we're seeing a little bit more of what this empire is like. This is going to be really easy to remove, I think. Just a bunch of axemen. Yeah, but we can't move the hunter back into the ship so long as there is a bird stationed in his inventory. So we have to move him back next turn. So one of the things that I was wondering is, is there another civilization in here? So I think that's our next place that we sail to. Something like this. And then bring out the scouting eyeballs as per usual. So you can see High Borm's land has expanded a little bit since we were last over here at the start of this journey, this scenario. So many buildings I just do not care about. Because there is a possibility that there's something else in this darkness. I don't think it's a good possibility, but I think it's worth checking out. Especially since we're in this area already. It's not like we're really going out of our way or anything. Okay, remove the ships first. Come on. What? You should be able to get here in one turn. You're slower than I thought. Yeah, that's a little bit more of his land. We've already explored all that up there. There's no point in doing it again. We know there's nothing up there. Okay, let's rebase the Hawk. What's the rebase mode? It's ALTR, yeah. Not going to remember that key combo. If we rebase to a city, we actually get to use it after that. So we should sail in here, just to see if there's a city on that island. Looks like there's roads there, so I think there might also be a city down here. I'm just gonna... Oh, there's a workboat. Probably gonna repair the whale resource that I pillaged. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep this Hawk, I think. Another golden age has ended. Okay, this is going to be the moment of truth, I think. We're gonna sail up real close like here. And see what our summons can find in that area. Oh, it's just more Highborn's cities, it looks like. So that was a bit of a waste then. I mean, there's no guarantee that another civilization isn't in here, but come on. It's so close to... What's his name? Tiberan. But then again, there is a road there. It probably just leads to Tiberan civilization, because he is pretty big at this point. I don't think you can fit another civilization in there at this point without me seeing it. And it really would be jam-packed, too, when you consider where a lot of these other civilizations were. Like, there was so much of the empty map. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything up there. Or in there. Okay. Yeah, we can see more road. Okay, I think that road just went over to this city. It didn't actually connect to another city at all. Or another city in this corner. And he's got units patrolling by. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a city in here. Because we can tell this is the corner of the map. So this is the next location we have to go to. I suppose I'll continue exploring with those ships. But how do we even get down there? Probably the best route would be to go this way and then just keep exploring this blackness as we move down. Because we have to go back anyway to the right side of the map. So there's no point in going a direction we've already traveled. Which would be up top. Like, we've already cleared... I'm pretty sure there's nothing up here. It's just ice. I've never seen, like, a landmass generate up there where the ice is. That could actually be settled on. But, yeah. Celebrates the Monarch Day. I think we're just about at the end of this episode. I'm feeling my motivation wane. And there just isn't a whole lot else to be done. We really won't see any more action until my ships get over there. But it's been a pretty decent episode. We got 2 whole civilizations. The first 2 of the entire game. Let's not sell that accomplishment short. First time in like 7 or 8 episodes that I've managed. I think it's 8 or 9 at this point. That I've managed to take out even a single civilization. So despite it having such a down tone, this has probably been one of the best episodes so far in terms of getting stuff done. So I shouldn't be as down about it as I am. Or I feel anyway. I guess I was just hoping that once I got rid of those 2 civilizations up there, that I would be able to attack Tiberan directly. And it turns out there's going to be more civilizations just to make the game drag on longer. And I was hoping it was going to be like getting really close to being finished. Hopefully next turn we'll get rid of that second guy and actually be able to, or the 3rd civilization down there, and actually be able to attack Tiberan in the next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.